Most of the evidence that my opponents gave seems to indicate that we're looking to abolish tenure. Well, our proposal was to reform tenure, to provide teachers with security to work, to be effective, but to also have the ability from an administrative standpoint and from even a student standpoint to eliminate teachers who are ineffective. Nicole had mentioned evidence of being effective. According to the trade-off between, according to how Handy said, in the trade-off between child quality and quantity, he states that research has been shown that the difference in student performance in a single academic year from having a good as opposed to a bad teacher can be more than one full academic one standardized achievement year. Basically stating that a poor teacher can very much affect a student. That's our point here, is to change those teachers, the tenure policy for those teachers. At the classroom level, most students expressed that they were not included in decision making, and that their learning could improve if they were. Many students were able to identify some teachers who listen and take student opinions into account, and overwhelmingly these teachers were identified as good teachers. As one student stated in Shelley Zion's article, Systems, Stakeholders, and Students, there are some actually great teachers here that do talk to you, that do explain to you, that do step-by-step with you. They care about your opinion, they care about your thoughts too. They pay attention to you. These are the teachers we're looking to protect via reforming tenure. We're looking to weed out teachers who are not this teacher. The problem not being with policy, as Nicole had stated. An older faculty member who was involved with who was chair of the promotion and tenure committee for a higher education level states, in retrospect, there are only few rules and procedures that evaluate the faculty tenure and promotion activities. These standards that are applied are simply good citizenship and excellent teaching. Nothing formally codified in the faculty rulebook or handbook that we generally understood that they existed and practiced in class. They were lightly controlled by the dean of the faculty. The dean directly reported to the president on matters related to the faculty performance evaluation. Essentially, these evaluations that they're giving to teachers are about good citizenship on the teacher's part, not really about their teaching ethics or what they're getting across to their students. Tenure protects teachers from administration. It's true, we do want to protect teachers from administration and radical parents, but we need to do that via a reformed tenure policy. There's a number of promising evaluation processes that are being looked at in Michigan. Public schools are developing a process where veteran teachers encourage new teachers, and they produce their evaluations. These are teachers that are known to be good teachers, that have produced good students, and they're developing the evaluation so that teachers are protected from administrators or from these parents or students who are looking for their jobs. There are ways out there to reform the tenure policy, such as in Michigan, according to Sharon Conley and Fear of School Organization. Evaluation instruments should be structured so as to make it impossible for a teacher to receive a satisfactory rating if found inefficient in the classroom, which is happening now. They're inefficient in the classroom, and yet they're getting satisfactory ratings for their tenure policies. The evaluation instruments should include classroom observations that focus on documented effectiveness of instruction. And that's all. Thank you.